In this video, I'm going to show you how to start a YouTube channel without being on camera. So I know a lot of people, you may be one of them, want to start a YouTube channel because you can make a lot of money on YouTube. You can post videos about anything you want. You can make a channel about anything you want. And if you do really well, you get a lot of subscribers, you get a lot of engagement with your videos, and people really like you. You can make a full-time income from YouTube alone. In fact, many YouTubers make millions of dollars now, and it's become one of the most attractive business models we have on the internet. So if you want to start a YouTube channel but you don't want to worry about how you look all the time, you don't want to worry about getting the highest quality cameras and having to edit your videos a lot and spending a lot of time on each video, if you don't want to worry about judging yourself every time you see yourself on YouTube, on camera, or worry about what other people judge you by your appearance, then I'm going to show you 9 different ways to start a YouTube channel successfully without even being on camera at all, without even having to show your face. So the first way that you can do this is you can do screen share videos. So screen share videos, that's basically what I'm doing right now. I am showing you my screen on my computer and recording that as I talk over it. Now you can do this for reviews. If you're comparing two products or services, you can do this for informative videos like business videos. I do a lot of tutorials and informative videos and reviews myself. That's why I tend to do screen shares in general. I do also do face videos where I'm recording myself talking, but I don't believe that my specific base of subscribers gets as much out of the video when I'm just talking into a screen as opposed to me actually showing what I'm doing, what tools to use, and things like that. So I think my particular situation, if you look at my channel, it does pretty good. It's grown a lot. It grows 50 to 70% per month because I try to make my videos as informative and helpful as possible. And my videos wouldn't be as helpful if I was just recording me talking the whole time without actually showing you what I'm doing. So that's one of the main reasons I do it. I have done videos where I record myself, but I don't believe they're as effective. Now, you might feel the same way. If you want to do any kind of business channel, if you want to do reviews, if you want to do tutorials and things like that, I recommend you record your screen and talk over it. There's a few tools I recommend for doing that. If you want to see the one I use, if you like the way my videos turn out and you want to use the same thing I do, I would recommend Easy Video Suite. That is exactly what I'm using right now to record this video, and I believe it's a great tool. It isn't cheap. It'll cost you maybe a couple $100s. It's been a while since I bought it, so I don't know exactly what the price is right now. But I'll have the link to the page where you can look at it and watch the video about it if you're interested. I'll have as a side note, I'll have all links, all resources, show notes, and related content to this specific video all on one page for you on selfmadesuccess.com. You can find all that in the video description in the first couple sentences. So don't worry about memorizing all the stuff the first time you watch this video, because I'll have it all right there for you. As soon as you're done with the video, you can go right over there, click on what you're interested in, take some notes, whatever. But Easy Video Suite is what I use. It's one of the more higher end tools, but it gets the job done very well. It allows me to also draw on the screen, as you can see me drawing random lines, or if I want to point something out with an arrow, I can do that. I can erase it. I can change the color. I can clear it. And it's just really great for informative videos, and it also allows you to host videos elsewhere without only hosting on YouTube. But if you want a cheaper option or a free option, you can use Screencast-O-Matic. It's a free option for recording your screen, although usually they're going to have some kind of branding on your recordings, especially if you use the free version, and you're not going to be able to have quite as many options as a premium service. But you can kind of compare them. There's others as well. You can use Camtasia as another example, but if you want to do informative or review videos, you want to get something like that, and you want to do screen sharing. Number 2, record gaming. So if you want to do a gaming channel, you could do something like, say, the Rad Brad channel. Over 6 million subscribers, so clearly he does a pretty good job. But what he's doing here in this video, for instance, is he's recording himself playing Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, which is just a video game. You don't see his face even in the corner. It's all just his screen playing the game. So unlike, say, PewDiePie, who is a multi-millionaire YouTuber who started out playing games like horror movie games or horror games, whatever you want to call them, and had his funny reactions in a little side screen in the corner of the video where you could see his face, this guy, the owner of the Rad Brad channel, doesn't even record his face. He just records him playing the game and him talking over it. So he does very well without showing his face at all. So if you're into video games, this can be great. Now, a few tools that you can use to do gaming channels are the Microsoft tool, which allows you to record PC games. Once you set it up, this is the setup page. I'll have this in the video description page, but it allows you to record, stop, take screen captures, whether they're videos or pictures, and save them. Then you can upload them or edit them and put them on YouTube. So that's one way that you can do it if you have PC gaming. If you want to do, say, Xbox gaming, if you have, say, an Xbox One, you can stream that through Windows 10 and still record it through your computer. So you would be playing the Xbox game, but you could play it through your computer by streaming it on your computer and actually record it that way. So this is kind of a tutorial for setting up the streaming, I'll get it right in a minute, the streaming for this. So if you have an Xbox, that covers you. If you have a PC, that covers you. There are also ways to do it with PlayStation. You can also just take a camera and record your screen if it's a good camera. There are different ways that you can do this. So you can look up tutorials. There's all kinds of them out there, but those are just 2 if you want to do, say, Xbox or PC gaming. So number 3, another option is you can do animation videos. So maybe you're artistic, or maybe you want to hire somebody to do them for you, but animation videos, for instance, the OniNG channel, which has almost 2 million subscribers, and really that's not even having that many videos. I think he has 100 or less videos, but you can get a lot of views and a lot of entertainment out of just one quick little animation video. If you look at many of his videos, they're very short. They're 35 seconds, 4 minutes, 39 seconds, 47 seconds, a minute 10, a minute 27. His most popular ones tend to be like 3 minutes or less. So that gives you an idea of how powerful it is to do animation videos. And all people do is they see cartoons. You can talk over them with your own voice. You can throw your voice like he does and make different funny voices, or you can have somebody else do voiceovers. He has if you go to the OniNG page, you can see examples of his videos. They might be a little offensive, so just watch out. They might have some language in them. And they might be kind of R-rated videos. In some cases, they're kind of, more for mature people. But you get the point. He does a great job using animation. They're basically just cartoons. And he does a lot of funny jokes in them. But he also has a tutorial video on the main channel page. If you go to youtube.com/user/OniNG, spelt like that, then you'll see the Easy Cartoon Backgrounds tutorial showing you how he does some of his animations. So you can see kind of how he does it, how he's so successful with it. So if you want to do it yourself, watch that tutorial, look at some examples if you want to get ideas of animation. If you want someone else to do it for you, I recommend going to Fiverr.com. Type in animation in the search bar, and there's all kinds of animation services that you can buy for $5, $10, and things like that. Very cheap, very effective. And you can even buy voiceovers as well. If you don't want yourself involved at all, you just want to do the creativity and write the script or something, you can have somebody do the animation, you can have somebody do the voiceover for you. So another tool, if you want to do this yourself, this is the tool the guy that does OniNG uses, and unless he just recently changed. It's called Manga Studio. So you can get one of these, and that's a great one for creating comics and animation and things like that. So I recommend that for doing animation videos if you want to do them yourself. Number 4, if you want to do music videos, so let's say you're doing your own songs, or you want to do lyric videos of your favorite songs because there aren't lyric videos yet. Sometimes it takes a while for a band to, or an artist to put out lyric videos that actually let you sing along. A lot of times they'll put out the music video, or there'll be a leak of them doing it live or something, but you won't be able to see the lyrics. So many people make lyric videos of other people's music, which causes copyright problems. You need to think about that, but so you wouldn't be able to monetize it if you do that. But if you do it for your own music, then you're fine. Also, you can use you can use lyrics as the visual. You can use album art as the visual, just to cover the album without, and that just use the picture in the video with your video editor, and that's it, and just have the music playing in the background. Those tend to do pretty well too. I mean, as long as it's a good song. So there are a few examples. You can look up lyric videos. Just type in lyrics or something in YouTube, and you'll see all kinds of different lyric videos. Many of these are not like established channels because they're doing lyric videos of other people's songs, so there's copyright problems and you really can't make much money off of that. You can get a lot of traffic. You would have to sell something via a link in the description or something like that if you want to make money doing this, but you won't be able to monetize your channel officially with YouTube if you are using the music of somebody else in your videos without consent. So keep that in mind. If you do your own music, which is what this is mostly for, you can do lyric videos, you can do album art, whatever you want to use as the visual. So for instance, if that picture right there, the Suicide Squad picture, was your album art, you could just have that picture with no lyrics at all and just play the music in the background, or you can do the actual lyrics. However you want to do it, that's great if you want to do music. So if you want to make a lyric video pretty quickly, there's a great page I'm going to have available for you called How to Make a Lyric Video for YouTube. It's on WikiHow. I'll have a link to it for you. But it talks about what to do to prepare, how to do it with an Apple computer, and how to do it with Windows. So with Apple, you would use their video application, iMovie. And with Windows, you would use Windows Live Movie Maker. So then it tells you step by step how to do it for each one, no matter what computer you have. So that's just an example of how you could do that with music. Number 5, if you want to do a podcast and you want to get more traffic and post that on YouTube, you don't have to have a picture of yourself talking. You don't have to have any picture or video of yourself or your face on the video. You can take your podcast, if you already have one, or if you want to create one. You can have a picture of the podcast cover art. You can have a picture of your guest if you do interviews. You can just have a picture of yourself if you just don't want if you don't want a video of yourself. You can just have a picture of yourself if it's already been edited and everything. Whatever you want to do. So an example of this, of somebody who's done well just posting their podcast on YouTube, would be Tim Ferriss. You can go to the Tim Ferriss YouTube channel. He's a very famous podcaster. Not so much as famous on YouTube, just because he doesn't spend as much time working on YouTube as he does on podcasting. He's always kind of experimenting with YouTube, but maybe he'll be very popular on YouTube by the time you're watching this. But he mostly focuses on his podcast and his website and his best-selling books. So what he does is on this playlist, which is his Tim Ferriss Show podcast video playlist on YouTube, he just has all his podcast interviews with people. He has a picture of the person he's interviewing, and he has the album art, which is already pre-done and already shows on his podcast. And it has the name of his guest. So then it just plays in the background. There's really nothing else to the visual. So it doesn't show him talking at all. Does he do other videos of him talking? Yes. But if you just look at this playlist, that's an example of how you could make an entire channel just doing these type of podcast videos. If you want to use a video editor to add in images and things like that, edit the sound, then I would recommend Movie. It's a very affordable one that gives you a lot of options. It even allows for chroma key, which is when you use a green screen to create custom backgrounds and stuff. But if you're not going to record yourself, you probably won't need that. But it's a great overall affordable video editor. It's a one-time payment of like 50 or 60 bucks, I think. And then you're done. There's no monthly payments or anything like that. So if you want to use a simple but feature-rich video editor that's not going to cost you too much, I recommend Movie. If you're wanting to, add images over your audio and things like that to create these videos. Number 6, have other people acting. So you don't have to necessarily give up having people in your videos if you're not in it yourself. So obviously you can have kind of like your own little YouTube movies or your own little YouTube interviews where other people talk, other people are on the screen instead of you. So you can look at Entrepreneur Magazine. They have a YouTube channel. Check it out. They have a lot of different people in their videos all the time, whether they're interviews of famous entrepreneurs, whether it's people that work for Entrepreneur, whether it's contributors to Entrepreneur or guests, whatever it is, they have all kinds of different people talking in their different Entrepreneur videos. They'll have a guest like this one, looks like Brian Tracy. Brian Tracy has his own YouTube channel. He looks like he just did a promotional one on here. Tim Ferriss did a promotional one on here for your Entrepreneur. But they have all kinds of different guests. They have their own employees. So they have all kinds of different people on there. It's not like you're ever going to see the owner of Entrepreneur Magazine in these videos. So that's another thing you could do, for example. Also, if you want to do, say, videos of events, you can do that. So if you want to if you recorded a concert, if you recorded a party, if you recorded something funny that your friends did, if you record just anything that happens in your life, then you can post that on YouTube and maybe it'll get really popular. So for instance, you can look up a lot of stuff that people recorded live, like concerts, speeches, things like that you can post on YouTube, news related stuff, parties. People post all kinds of stuff where they're not even in the video. So you don't have to be in the video to make it popular. I mean, just look at all these examples. Just type in live in YouTube and you'll see all kinds of different stuff on here. And that just gives you an idea of different types of events. We're always going to different types of events in person, and that allows us to always have a chance to record content for YouTube. Just make sure you don't do anything that can hurt you as far as copyright. So if you don't have permission to record, say, a song that hasn't been released yet that you listen to at a concert or something, you might not want to mess with that, or you might want to do some research on copyright first. So I'm going to have a link to the YouTube copyright page for you. This is what it looks like. It'll give you an idea and some further reading on what you can and can't do, what would happen if you did violate copyright infringement, and how they notify you, what you can do about it, how to prevent it, and things like that. So you might want to read this over in the resource page that I give you before you post things like music lyric videos or live events and things like that. Another thing you can do is videos of something your pets are doing. So of course, you may know that cat videos have become pretty popular on YouTube. For whatever reason, people love cats, and because they're always doing funny stuff, people started recording them, started posting them on YouTube, and now all these videos tend to get millions and millions of views. They're pretty short, usually they're short and sweet, unless it's like a compilation like this one where it's like 10 minutes long. But you can look up Tiger Productions, which has a lot of cat videos and stuff like that. As an example, there are other channels that do strictly dog videos or strictly cat videos, strictly animal videos. But this is just an example of a video. It's just a compilation of different cats, funny moments and stuff. If you have funny animals, you can post stuff like that on YouTube and get a lot of views, maybe make some money from monetization or other things. But I don't know if you should try and find stuff on the internet or use your friend's cat or something to record. If they give you permission to do it, that's great. If you don't have permission to record people's animals or to edit a piece out of a clip and put it into a compilation, then you shouldn't do it, okay? It goes back to the YouTube copyright page. Just look through that and see what you can and can't do and what the best practices are for that. So know your copyright rules, know what laws and rules you have to follow to stay on YouTube, and that'll help you go a long way and make better decisions. But if you have your own animals or know somebody with animals like this and you have permission to record them, that's great. You can post those on YouTube, maybe entertain a lot of people. And number 9, do product unboxing reviews without showing your face. So last but not least, I'm going to show you a video channel on YouTube that makes ridiculous amounts of money from just doing unboxing and reviews of different toys, typically Disney related toys. So this channel, Fun Toys Collector Disney Toys Review, obviously they know a little bit about marketing because they have pretty much all keywords as their channel name, but they have over 8.7 million subscribers. If you read this article here on Fusion, it's the highest YouTube earner of 2014. Made nearly $5 million just by opening Disney toy packages. That's what she did. If you notice on all her videos, it's all about the toys. It's a close-up on the toys, and for the most part, you will never see the face of the YouTuber. It's all just like her hands and the toys. It's a very big close-up of whatever the product is. And that's it. That's all she does. And she's made a lot of money from it. So you can see kind of what her videos look like if you go to Fun Toys Collector Disney Toys Review on YouTube. This video alone, 525 million plus views by itself. Many channels never even get that for 10 years. So you can read through this as well. I have a link to both of the channel and this page talking about how this YouTuber made so much money, millions of dollars just from opening toys. It's amazing what you can do on YouTube, and this just kind of gives you an idea of how you can do this without always judging your appearance and worrying about recording yourself and editing the video all the time, stuff like that. So you now have a lot of options for creating YouTube videos. If you got something from this video, if you feel like you learned something that can help you in any way, please like and subscribe so I can create more videos like this for you. If you want to let me know about some other ways of doing YouTube videos without recording yourself that I didn't mention. Or if you want to let me know what you thought about the video overall, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. I'm always looking for feedback to make these videos better and more helpful to you. So other than that, all the show notes, all the resources, all the links, all the products and recommendations from this video, as well as related content to this video specifically, all of that will be in one page on selfmadesuccess.com under the same title as the video. You can find that in that link to the page in the first couple sentences of the video description. So you don't have to memorize all this stuff. You can just go and find what you're looking for to get the most out of this video. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it helped you, and I hope you have a great day.